What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning on the left side of the map in the blue color, red color, green color, every other color. No, he's red. Playing as Hades. His name is 3antozz. His opponent today in the blue color playing as Oranos. His name is Miracle. The map is Oasis. Hades versus Oranos on Oasis. An exciting time to be alive. Game number 3 of this best of 3 matchup for the group stages of, I believe, the Oceanus division. Anything can happen here. I'm interested to see which way 3antozz is going to be taking this game. Oasis is a relatively difficult map to play against Oranos because Oranos on this map doesn't care. He doesn't care that he doesn't have infinite hunt. He's got herdables, no problem. He's got enough hunt to get himself the town centers. His farms are nice and easy to build. He's going to have a really, really good time here in this matchup. Whereas Hades, on the other hand, basically here, what you want to do is you want to get yourself a town center that's got a gold mine near it. If you get a town center with a gold mine near it, then you have a shot with winning the game. But let's take a look at this map. 3antozz spawns here. With a town center over here, he does have berry bushes relatively close, but he's probably not going to be able to eat them for very long. And a town center here with a gold mine, not close enough to this town center to be considered a good gold mine. So 3antozz's town centers here on this map are really, really bad. What is he going to be able to do here to stop the onslaught that is Oranos coming for him? Well, there are one town center possibilities here for Hades. Hades' one town center is 1,000,000 times better than the Oranos one town center. But is that going to be not the Oranos one town center? I meant the Poseidon one town center. So we did see 3antozz trying to go one town center against Oranos in game number 1. But in game number 3, if he goes one town center here against the Oranos, what is the game plan? Well, there's a Fort Gold Mine. The game plan could simply just be to get a gold staff. A very, very possible build order, or very, very possible build here for 3antozz, utilizing as many of the goats as he possibly can. He's not actually finding them because he's busy shanking the Oracle. But a fast advance, Athena, Hoplite Toxotes rush onto this gold mine with forward Hoplite Toxotes might be able to work here. Might be able to work if he has the resources, if he has the hunt. Maybe not, but he does have the herdables. He's got the chicken. You don't necessarily need hunt to do a Hoplite Toxotes rush. It's an absolute, it's actually fiction, that idea, but you can try and make that work. Alternatively, Hoplite Hippocon might be a little bit too food intensive, which is why I kind of suggested Toxotes. But Toxotes against Oranos comes down to micro. So we do see the temple coming up here, and 3antozz, he's going for a 430 here. So I would say no surprises. No surprises from 3antozz in this early game. Temple coming up here for Miracle. He's also going to be going for a 430 here. Cleanly advancing there through Prometheus. Now the villagers jumping onto the wood line. Villagers on the top here, happily going to finish up these giraffes. The question is going to be, will 3antozz be able to finish this one up? And what exactly is he going for? He's getting his Ajax out first. Possibly to deal with some of these oracles. There is a relic up here that you could grab, the Wedged Eye, reduction in myth unit cost, and the system of bastards on the map as well. Not a bad relic to be picking up there. How many villages on gold? So 5 villages on gold, 7, looking like 7 villages on wood here. This almost looks like he's going for stables at the start of this game. I could be wrong. I could be misreading this. He could simply just be going for a town center. But he might be going one town center in this game. The problem with the town center is I just don't think it's very strong. I just don't think this town center is very good here. And a very simple way to play this from Miracle's perspective is to just grab 3 town centers, stay in the classical age, and just pump this gold mine. You just pump the Hades base. You force him to take trades, and you can take some weaker trades, but you just force him to take trades. And life comes very, very tough for the Hades here. And it does look like 3antozz is in fact going for the town. So you can see the resources coming through. The Ajax will be picking up his Wedged Eye. And over here, the Oracle getting pushed back. So we do see the military buildings coming down. I do think that Oranos players need to get better at reading what their opponent is going for, because I don't think you can stop this town center. So you could just go for your own town center here some of the times, especially if you know what the Hades is kind of going for. But this town center in the middle of the map, the thing is, it doesn't do a whole lot. It doesn't do a whole lot for 3antozz. This gold mine, yeah, it's close, but it's not good. It doesn't really cut, it does cut the map off a little bit, but there's no gold mines at the top side of the map except for this one here. So this gold mine is everything, and this town center doesn't help out with that. As we see the units coming through here for Miracle, casting his Oracle, not his Oracle, his Valor God Power here before pushing forward. But with 7 villages on the town center, it's going to be very, very difficult to stop that one there. And he does send some Promethean in here, but the Chiron is through. Promethean Offspring going to be retreating away, looking for some villager kills. I don't particularly think that he needs to push in here and take this fight. He could be attacking over here. This is something that, as we do see the Sentinels coming in, this is something that I see from a lot of Oranos players. They get a little bit too antsy about trying to stop the town center. They don't realize that one of the big weaknesses of a fast town center is food. If they've got 7 villagers on the town center, that means they don't have villagers gathering resources. So if you can take the villagers off of a hunt patch or off of a chicken patch or force them onto goats, you've really, really slowed them down. As you see the Military Academy archery range coming up there for 3antozz, as the Miracles units coming through here to start trying to raid these villages on that point there. We do see the Sentry Tower getting taken out as the Ajax coming over to deal with it. As we do see Miracle coming in onto this position here. The villagers of 3antozz getting caught out. There's no shockwave here, so the villagers should be able to retreat without too much hassle. They do manage to finish up the final deer, but losing 5 villagers here is actually kind of a big deal if he's going to be able to, I mean, depending on how many he gets picked off, as one more goes down, the rest of them going to get away. So 3 villager kills here. With Shockwave, he would have been able to kill all of them, and he would have been able to kill them all much, much earlier. He does get in, trying to get this surround. He does manage to get another villager kill here, it seems, as the other one will make a dart for that sentry tower. Getting into that, staying alive. Nice play there from 3antozz to keep himself alive. A good play for Miracle to get those 4 villager kills. It's vitally important. We do see a town center coming up over here. The question is going to be, is Miracle going to go for an immediate 4th town center here? He's currently looks like he's sending the citizens over here. So it looks to me like he's already bought that town center. Very, very, this is one of those problems. There is a timing here, and I've talked about this timing from time and time again, that this town center, this 2nd town center grab from Miracle is very tough to defend. And we'll see if 3antozz is going to be able to make this work here. He's got himself 5 Toxotes in the archery range. He's got himself the Ajax. He's got the Chiron. He's also got the Minotaur. How does he know about this, though? Trying to attack the citizen over here with just 1 unit, as everyone pushing back over there as the hero Mamilo comes in to snipe the Minotaur, dodging those arrows like Neo. Pew, 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 pew. Not able to hit that one there. The archers just hanging back. There's the Katoskopos getting taken down. We do see the mana coming up over on this position here, as Miracle needs to push up there to kind of defend it. The thing is, what Miracle kind of needs to do in a way is maybe a sky passage down the bottom of the screen and a sky passage over here. Why over here? Because there's a gold mine here. He doesn't know there's a gold mine, but he should know that there's gold mines all over the map. As we do see 3antozz now moving around. The timing is around about now to hit. 8:30. Keep that timing in the back of your mind. 8:30, go and attack the town center. Or be on the town center at 8:30. Because look at the units. He's only got 5 Mimilo, 5 Terma versus this amount of army from 3antozz. And this army beats the army that Miracle has out at this point. But the town center is up. 3antozz is too late to the party. The villagers will get spotted here. So they're going to be retreating back into the town center. They have to retreat back. As where is Miracle going? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I thought he was going to, like, raid the main base. Where are you going? There's sentinels here. There's down sentinel. You take so much damage. He does manage to run through there without losing all too much, but it's a lot of damage to be taken there by Miracle from antozz. Nice play there. Antozz at 80 pop. Miracle's at 80 pop. And right now, Miracle's not going to be able to fight this army. So he can come in and he can like try and like shoot these guys a little bit with the Terma, but it's not going to work. Thank you for the 106 viewers there. The raid Varus. Appreciate you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. We came from Age 2. Wonderful. Getting prepared for the retold storm, taking the world by storm. We're currently watching the tournament currently going on called Champions League. It's the best players are playing. There's a $3,000 prize pool. This is the challenges portion of the Champions League. So the top 18 players in the world compete in Champions League. The next top 24 players also are participating in Challengers League. And basically that's how it's going. So really, really high level matches here basically at the moment. As Miracle searching around, we do see the units starting to push through here as Miracle's in a bit of a predicament here. He has to garrison his units. His units are out of position as antozz is just happily trying to force some fights here. But Miracle needs to wait for his army, and he's just got his third town center. So currently spamming all of his resources in onto villages instead of army here. As he's taking this fight here, the heroes are doing so much damage to those Prometheans that are coming in. Shockwave getting used there, but the army is just not back here just yet for Miracle, as antozz is more than happily taking this fight on the back. The Term are doing some decent damage here onto those Toxotes as they are getting targeted as best as they can, as the units coming through here trying to make this one work. We do see the Mamilo here trying to finish off that Ajax at the top to allow his Prometheans to do something, as the Terma coming in, able to counter those Toxotes. Really nice. Have to be careful not to overkill Toxotes though, because there's such a huge amount of damage that comes through as a restoration getting dropped down by antozz, keeping the the army alive for those 5 seconds there, rehealing all of them as the Cairo Ballista comes through, trying to take out the infantry as best as they can. Cairo Ballista counter infantry. They do splash damage as well, as the Toxotes end up all falling there. And antozz, he's done the damage. He's done a lot of damage onto Miracle. Miracle here trying to put out his unit production here, but at this moment he's only got the 4 military buildings. He's at 23 citizens, almost at full citizens here, so he's probably got them all queued up here. There he goes with the potentially final one coming out there. Or maybe one more after that, because he's probably got 3 hero citizens as well. As antozz coming up, trying to hit these villages off of this gold mine. Miracle here, 125 population, just trying to push up to that max population of 145 at this point in the game. He is able to get a good fight over on this position as antozz gets caught out of position. The Miracle citizen not going to be able to jump into the manor here. You can only put 5 units into a manor, as the citizen survives with 2 HP, as the army coming over here trying to defend on this one, as we do see Miracle coming through to try and take out these units, retreating away from this position. We do have a town center getting shot up here by antozz, as well as now the Terma doing their best to clean this up, and antozz is being caught out of position beautifully there by Miracle, as look at those units getting absolutely cleaned up. Now we do see the walls coming down here from Miracle. This is beautiful, but antozz has got the gold mine in the middle. We said that was going to be somewhat of a problem here for Miracle. He has managed to prevent this gold mine from getting grabbed for the time being. The wall getting broken down over here, but now Miracle's game plan, as you can see in the main base here, the gold mine for antozz is just about to expire. So Miracle's game plan here is simple. He's got 145 population. He's got every single advantage under the sun. He's getting himself medium infantry as well. All he needs to do is attack this gold mine. That's literally it. But right now, he's taking his time, getting group, waiting for medium infantry here. I wouldn't mind seeing an armory, more military buildings getting shot down here as well to start the spammage. Copper shields coming through. Miracle has his armory, so he's getting himself some armory upgrades. The village is getting pushed off of that gold mine, but antos is sneaking the top gold mine over here. This is going to be very, very spicy. Miracle might not have seen this just yet. He doesn't know that it's there. The villagers might come in to line of sight on the top of the map here as well. And look at them come back. Miracle needs to be focusing on the minimap at this moment. Checking over here. Does he see it? The villagers pop for a half a second there, and they're on that top gold mine. Miracle scouting is going to be kicking himself in this after he watches this recorded game. Taking this fight right now. We see villagers coming forward. The heroic age can be getting researched here for Miracle Age. If he wants, he can go through 30, he can go through whatever he wants. The units pushing through onto this position here. The Shades jumping onto those Caraballister in the back here, as we do see a final Valor getting used on this location, as it seems like Antoz's army too strong here. Miracle's still sitting at full population, but it looks like Antoz's army is winning this fight ever so slightly, as the Chiron does get taken down. Miracle has to pull back here. He doesn't have as many military buildings up the top side here to raid these villages. He doesn't know that that's there. His wall has been broken down. He's sitting at 5 military buildings here, trying to pump a whole bunch more in. Antos also going to be having the resources to go to the next age here very, very shortly. 115 population. He's got his 3 town centers at this point here. As the Terma pushing forward here, we do see the Caraballister getting some good damage done. Miracle could utilize some more armory upgrades. Specifically, Copper Mail here would be absolutely key. Countering those Hades Shades, countering those Hoplites here as well, giving extra hack armor. As it's still getting away with murder on this gold mine. It's absolutely beautiful play from Antozz here, as the army continuing to push through. If you take a look at Miracle's perspective here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold mines. If you count the gold mines, you know you've missed one on this map. Not only that, you have to realize there's not enough villagers on this gold mine as well. And Antozz is going to have to be getting gold somewhere on this map, as the army still pushing through. Those Caraballists are still doing a good amount of damage here, as the villagers get pulled off of the line here. Going to try and jump in onto the Caraballister on the back. There's the Theoth for Miracle, as the fighting still coming through here, as more units piling in onto this location. Miracle's got plenty of resources in the bank to keep this one up, as Antozz is starting to drop down. But look at Antozz's resources. Antozz is the one who needs a ton more military buildings here at this point to continue the fighting. But it seems like he's still alive here in this game. More villagers moving up onto this gold mine to grab that one there, as Miracle here, he has to pull back. Doesn't quite have the units here at this moment. A palace wouldn't go astray. Having access to destroyers here to try and counter those Toxotes there, if it's all possible. And we do see a citizen coming over here, spots the gold mining operation on that location. There is a citizen getting sniped down, but is it too little, too late here? Do we see oh my god, there are so many idle military units here for Miracle. He's really hurt himself there, as he's trying to move the citizens forward here onto this location. Do we see any attempt over here, as we've got Miracle moving into the top corner, wanting to drop a market here to start a trade route, as the units continuing to push through in onto this position here. The Toxotes doing tons of damage here as well, but will Miracle be able to make this work here? He's sending in a couple of those Arcus to push through, deal some damage. The Caraballister doing as best as they possibly can to get some damage done, as Arcus starting to come through. But the thing is here, Antozz, his full population, Hades army. Hades army, so absurdly strong. He's got all the gold income in the world from having this gold mine up here. He's opened this position up over here as well. If the units come up and get a decent raid over here, it won't matter. Those villagers can just retreat back. The villagers are on this gold mine, and life for Antozz is sitting pretty right now. Plenty of resources. He's going to be able to advance to the heroic age very, very shortly here. Now he's at full population. The citizens getting taken down. The army retreating back, trying to make some of those dryads there. Lots of citizen kills there, as well as Miracle's going to have to restart that, as the villagers simply getting pushed off of this location at the top, as the Arcus are going to be able to pick off these units. The units pushing through here as well. We do see the Arcus doing as best as they can from behind, but there's no real meat shields for them here. Even though Miracle is at full population, his army is sitting idle over here to try and push in, get a little bit of raids happening onto 3antozz units over here as he's pushing off of this gold as well. Apollo's the god of choice there for 3antozz. He's not taking any risks by going through Aphrodite here. He wants that underworld to cause some problems later in the game as 3antozz comes through with his units searching for the gold villages. He sees the gold mine is gone here. There's no mana on these citizens here. All of these citizens are going to get taken out. They're going to be making a run for it here. Very, very slow at 3.8 speed. The army of 3antozz moving at roughly 4.2 speed here as well to chase these villages down. We do see that the lion is here as well. As will the citizens be able to get out of here? It looks like 3antozz has caught them out here completely. As Miracle still trying to push through. He's pushed off with this gold mine right now. Both players are pushed off the gold here at this point as Miracle kind of just needs to say, got to put some villages on gold elsewhere. He's got a gold mine over there. He started the trade route with the perfect trade route there as the Ark is pushing in onto this position. The army over here for Miracle pushing off some of those farmers there, but 3antozz has got plenty of resources. You can throw a market down as well, sell wood, sell food. No problems here to continue staying alive in this game. As Miracle pulling back into his main base. 3antozz has actually lost a lot of villages here. He's at 55 villages only, as the villagers over here are going to be able to shank down the walls to grab this gold mine as well as the gold for Miracle right now. This is the problem. 3antozz doesn't care about anything at this moment. He's just going to be able to push up here and kill this gold mine as well, as we do see an underworld passage coming down from... Where did he shoot that one from? Honestly, I don't know where that underworld passage is coming from, but a couple of Toxotes are going to be coming out of that one, trying to sit on top of the Hesperid's tree as well to grab that for himself. Both players with a need for gold here in this game. Shaftmine is through for 3antozz. Miracle here, his llama trade caravans, they are not going to be helping him out in this game at all, as they're going to be getting sniped down. No gold remaining here for Miracle. I mean, he's got four caravans over, or 4 citizens getting gold at the moment, but 3antozz's army is killing everything off of Miracle here in this game. There's the underworld from one gold mine to the other. From one side of the map to the other. 3antozz grabbing from 2 gold mines right now. We do see Miracle is sneaking this gold on this position. There's now Miracle pushing up here as well to try and deal with these hoplites as best as he possibly can. The mana now going to start getting taken down as the Arcus push through here as best that they possibly can. The Manticore ready to start shooting back, but more units are up here. What can Miracle do? He's sitting at full population. He's got no resources in the bank. He's trying to hit the economy, but 3antozz has got so many resources in the bank here. Medium infantry coming through, irrigation coming through as well. There's Miracle trying to push this fight with heavy hoplite in. Wouldn't mind seeing heavy archers as it finally gets clicked there for 3antozz. Bronze shields also coming through as well as irrigation. So many strong upgrades here for 3antozz. And if you thought the Hades army was strong before, the Hades army right now is incredibly strong. Having a huge boost in HP and damage from those upgrades, as the Stymphalian birds finally starting to get trained here for Miracle. There's no Chiron in this army for 3antozz at this point, so there's no real counter to the Stymphalian bird till that comes through. As the unit's trying to fight this one off. Do we see a trade route on the bottom side? No, it's still going to the top there as well, as it looks like Miracle's army gets taken down. Miracle has lost a mana as well, as we see some military buildings coming down here for 3antozz to try and take control of that position there. No villagers on this gold mine. No villagers up on this gold mine here for Miracle. Is at 62 gold, only having the 6 llama caravans here that can get sniped as they run straight through this army here. The Stymphalian birds still coming through on this position to take these units out. The citizens getting taken down over there. And in that moment, Miracle does tap out. 3antozz claims the series 2-1 here with a very, very solid Hades. You do have to ask the question, what would have happened had Miracle scouted this game and pushed off of this gold mine? It would have been a completely different situation here in this game, but He didn't manage to make that happen. 3antozz grabbed the gold mine, and Miracle could not control this game moving forward here. Really well played here by 3antozz. Solid play. Good idea to sneak the gold mine. And beyond that, managed to hold perfectly here after all is said and done. If you liked this game, if you enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.